Scoopster is live. Get ready for the hottest news dropping now. We've got a major legal notice hitting Sylhet DC Sarower. And the Gono Bishwabidyalay is gearing up for crucial student elections with law enforcement. Plus, 4 major Islamic parties are uniting with a powerful 5-point demand. And finally, scandalous revelations about high court judges using rental cars. Stick around, you don't want to miss this. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Sylhet DC Sarower, faces legal scrutiny. A significant legal development has emerged as Sylhet Deputy Commissioner MD Sarower has been served with a show cause notice by the court. This notice demands a writ explanation within 15 working days regarding a case that has put the DC in a precarious position. The plaintiff's counsel, Urshad Haq, confirmed the issuance of this critical notice, which also affects in his capacity as chairman of the trustee board for the Sylhet Kajanchabari International School and College. The controversy stems from a decision made by the trustee board to suspend 2 senior teachers, Abeda Haq and MD Rukin Uddin, who allegedly assumed vice principal roles without proper appointment or promotion. This action by the board, chaired by DC Sarower, has now led to this judicial challenge, questioning the legality and justification of the suspensions. While DC Sarower stated the order hadn't reached his office, the court's action signals a serious inquiry into the matter. This situation has ignited discussions online, with many questioning the authority and transparency of the trustee board's decisions and the potential impact on the educational institution. Legal analysts are watching closely to see how this plays out and what it means for administrative accountability. Don't go anywhere, because the story about these suspended teachers is far from over. And next, we dive into how Gono Bishwabidyalay is preparing for its massive student elections. Gono Bishwabidyalay gears up for student union elections. Security and order are top priorities at Gono Bishwabidyalay as the university held a crucial coordination meeting with law enforcement and security agencies. The purpose? To ensure the upcoming Central Students' Union election, scheduled for September 25, runs smoothly and without a hitch. Chaired by Vice-Chancellor Professor M.D. Abul Hossain, the meeting saw participation from key university officials, including the treasurer, registrar, deans, department heads, and election commissioners, alongside high-ranking representatives from the police, National Intelligence Agency, and Ansar. Discussions covered a wide range of security measures, from deploying security personnel across the campus to mandating student ID displays and utilizing CCTV cameras for constant monitoring of the voting process. The goal is to create a secure and fair environment for students to cast their votes and elect their representatives. This proactive approach highlights the university's commitment to a democratic and well-managed election process, setting a precedent for student governance. Students are buzzing with anticipation for the elections, with many expressing hope for a transparent process and the election of dedicated representatives. The involvement of law enforcement signals the seriousness with which the university is treating this democratic exercise. But the focus on student power doesn't stop there. Get ready for a major political alliance as 4 Islamic parties announce their unified demands. 4 Islamic parties unite on 5 key demands. In a significant political development, 4 major Islamic parties, Bangladesh Jamaat-e-Islami, Islami Andalan Bangladesh, Caliphate Majlis, and Bangladesh Caliphate Majlis, have announced parallel programs to push for 5 common demands ahead of the national elections. These parties are rallying around critical issues, including the implementation of the July Charter before the polls, holding elections in February based on this charter, introducing proportional representation in Parliament, ensuring a level playing field for all political parties, and prosecuting those responsible for the July 2024 killings, while also calling for a ban on the Jatiya Party and certain 14-party alliance members. These parties held separate press conferences to detail their nationwide rallies and protest processions set to begin on September 18 in Dhaka. Leaders like Jamaat's Sid Abdullah, Mohammed Tahir, and Islami Andalan's Sid Mohammed Rizal Karim have stressed the importance of the July Charter, aiming to reform the state and prevent authoritarianism. They are pushing for legal ratification of the charter and fair elections, warning of mass movements if their demands are not met. A key point of contention is the perceived obstruction by powerful quarters in finalizing reforms and the need to dismantle fascist structures. Notably, Caliphate Majlis has added a sixth demand, seeking the appointment of religious teachers instead of music teachers in primary schools. The coordinated effort signals a united front among these Islamic parties, aiming to influence the upcoming national elections and shape the country's political future. Public reaction is mixed, with some supporting the push for reforms and others questioning the feasibility and impact of these demands. This political unity is making waves. But our next story exposes a shocking situation within the High Court itself. High Court judges forced to use rental cars amidst funding crisis. A startling revelation has emerged from the High Court division, where at least 15 new judges are reportedly using hired vehicles due to a severe shortage of official transport and a lack of funds for car purchases. This situation has sparked serious concerns among legal experts regarding the security of judges and the financial independence of the judiciary. The Supreme Court's Registrar General, Mohammed Habibur Rahman Siddiqui, confirmed that requests for vehicles from the government's transport pool were denied, and a plea for funds to purchase cars also met with no positive response. Consequently, the Supreme Court resorted to renting 15 cars on a daily basis, costing approximately TK 1 lakh per car per month, with fuel provided separately. This practice highlights a critical systemic issue, as retired District Judge Mastar Hossain, a key figure in judicial reform, stated that it undermines judicial independence, which should exist beyond mere paper declarations. Judges reportedly feel demoralized and undervalued using these rented vehicles, with some even experiencing mechanical issues and unprofessional behavior from the hired drivers. The Supreme Court currently has 173 official vehicles, but many are in poor condition, with some damaged during the July 2024 uprising and not yet repaired due to funding gaps. The monthly expenditure on these rental cars and drivers is around TK 80 lakh. Experts are calling for institutional reforms, including financial autonomy for the judiciary, to ensure its dignity, security, and operational independence. The current situation, where judges rely on rented cars costing the court millions monthly, underscores the urgent need for a separate Supreme Court Secretariat to manage its own budget and reduce dependency on the finance ministry. Legal circles are abuzz with this news, with many condemning the state of judicial infrastructure and demanding immediate government action. The public is expressing outrage over the perceived disrespect shown to the judiciary and the potential compromise of justice. This judicial dilemma is shocking, but we're not done yet. Stick around for our rapid-fire recap and all the ways you can stay connected with Scoopster. That's all the breaking news we've got for you today on Scoopster. We covered Sylhet DC Sarower Alam facing a show cause notice, Gono Bishwabidyalay's preparations for student elections, 4 Islamic parties uniting with a 5-point demand, and the shocking revelation of High Court judges using rental cars. Don't forget to like this video if you found it informative, subscribe to Scoopster for more exclusive updates, and smash that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Comment below with your thoughts on today's stories, and follow us on all our social media channels for behind-the-scenes content and more. We'll see you next time.